Sell people?
Yeah, Sal, you want to go first?
No, that's the issue du jour.
Hi, my name is Ray Licata from Cranford. I was here in January 24th. I spoke about the lack of a need for a cell tower. And I tried to describe what a DAS is, and that DAS is all that's needed for internal coverage at the college, which is the only problem that they have. A few freeholders made comments, and I thank you for those. I just came to kind of recap things and to address those comments. Sorry it took so long. Again, the DAS, if I use this podium as an example, this is a building at Union County College at Cranford. And this room is the campus. You can walk all around the campus, and you will get 3 bars on your Verizon, at least 3 or 4, everywhere on campus, including where the deer hang out behind the tennis courts and where the geese are on the pond. I mean, it's everywhere. There's no issue outside. There is no cell coverage issue whatsoever. So when people say the campus, that's a way to intentionally deceive you and say that the building is on the campus, so technically the campus has a problem. But nowhere outdoor does the campus have a problem, okay? So again, this is the building right here. The podium is a building, and there's 7 buildings. And they do have a problem inside. Their cell assessment for 2012 said that the coverage inside is marginal to poor. It also said back then that the cell coverage outside is good to fair, and it's only gotten better since then. Again, there's no coverage issues. So if this is the building, then the way to get cell coverage inside a building is to use the DAS. Stadiums have them, airports have them, malls have them. It's the standard, it's the industry standard. It's just a bunch of little antennas that they put on every floor wherever they need to. On top of the building, they put a couple of small antennas. They'll be about this high, the building this size. And that gives all the reception. It helps take the load off the nearby towers, and it provides great reception. Now, and Union County College is going to get a DAS. It's going to fix all their cell coverage issues. And there is no public safety issue. And speaking of the public safety issue, so on January 24th, one freeholder mentioned that, to jump around, that this contract is not with the Union County Board of Freeholders. However, that is with the college and not with this board. But the board does give, has allocated $15.4 million to the UCC for this year. This is a financial issue, by the way. The UCC will benefit from this. That's why they're doing it. The UCC will make $34,500 a year plus other fees from carriers for up to 25 years. Verizon benefits because they can save money by putting more towers around. So if there's a cell tower 200 feet that way and 200 feet that way, then you put another cell tower here, they can lower the power in all 3. They can operate at a cheaper cost by having lower power. So this is completely a financial issue. I mean, again, that's from my own research, because there's really no other reason other than financial here. So back to some of the comments. And one freeholder mentioned that they would get upset if they were trying to pick up their phone and they wouldn't be able to talk. You can talk across the whole campus, and even Milton Egan Park. Everywhere has cell coverage. Someone else mentioned that they've personally been inside parts of the campus and there's no reception. I'd like to know, was that inside the building or was that outside? Because I can guarantee you, outside has coverage. By the way, I live 2 blocks away. I've been there 2.5 years. I've never had a cell coverage problem. I have Verizon and AT&T phones. I've walked through the park over 100 times with my dogs and my kids. I've taken long walks with being on conference calls for work. The phone has never dropped. I've never not been able to send a call or receive a call or send a text or receive. I've never had a problem. I've never heard of a problem. That yellow light must be very quick.
Close.
So there is something that I think the Board of Freeholders could do. They could help us out. We're saddled with a problem where we're trying to fight the 8th biggest company in the country, Verizon. The UCC got into this without asking anybody, and you are representing us. It can't just be pushed to local and the state you know, the UCC isn't going to them. You know, we need your help. You know, so, you know, anything you can do to stop this and ask for an independent and comprehensive cell assessment study, we would appreciate it.